Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today's going to be a super fun video because today is going to be another informational plant tour. Now especially today there's going to be a lot to talk about, so before we do go ahead and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you do not miss our video, and please like this video. Let's go ahead and start today's video. Now, I will say today has been quite a big day with a lot of stuff happening, but there is some stuff I do. Oh, there goes the middle section for the grow lights, so it is a little bit later than I do film. But going over to this, this is the main fish tank for the entire room. We have two fish tanks. One is an ecosystem that is currently going under some normal maintenance and some construction. So that is going actually really well, and the process is about halfway done till the fish can go back in. But other than that, all the fish are still thriving. They're all still living. But talking about the fish, oh, there was a water change today, so the water is incredibly clear. I will say, I think it's just the kind of fish, but I want to get your guys' opinion. Do you think that fish is, well, I'm trying to debate if the fish is pregnant or if it's just how the fish is, because it is a really expensive, fancy type of goldfish. I think it is going to be that, because that is going to be the variety, and that's how that type of a goldfish is. So I'm just going to keep an extremely close eye on that particular goldfish there. But other than that, they're all doing very well. I've not had a single fish not make it like maybe the last 2 months or 3 months. Either it's been with me kind of taking them out of the tank and putting them in some areas like the other fish tank to either put them into quarantine when they get a little bit sick or something. But plant-wise, everything is starting to thrive. Very exciting stuff happening. The basil's starting to do very well. Obviously there is a lot of algae forming, so that's not great, but other than that, stuff is really doing pretty well. I'm looking in it, and it kind of looks like there's some like white powder on it. It is not mold. Maybe it's like some kind of fungus or something. I probably shouldn't be touching it, but I've already, yeah. So plant-wise, looking in there, I don't see any mold, but I might keep a close eye on that to see. A lot of them do have it, so that is interesting, and I really never noticed that, so I probably should go ahead and wash my hand very quickly now. But we also have cilantro. The cilantro is doing really well. Parsley it's up there too. I have noticed some problems with it a little bit more, which is actually pretty interesting, because the parsley originally did really successful down there, so I wonder if it was just like that location of the lettuce or the parsley. So maybe that could be a fun video, having them grow up here and having them grow down there and doing a comparison. I'm also growing an absolutely insane amount of lettuce. So I'm growing oak leaf lettuce, grand lettuce, butter crunch, tango, red ruby, a lot of red ruby, salable mix, and gourmet mixture. All of those are doing pretty good. There are a few particular kinds that do have some darker roots I'm a little bit nervous about, which either that could mean root rot, which with it being this early in development, I would be surprised if that's it. But there's also a thing that could be a possibility where it's just too much nutrients, and that particular type of plant doesn't really like that much nutrients going up to the root structure. So that could also be happening, which a lot of people do end up calling, which is kind of root burnt. So broccoli is growing right there, mustard, and then dill. Both of those are actually starting to get their scents and fragrances, so those are very cool. I actually planted all the strawberries in this morning's video, so if you guys would go ahead and check that video out and learn a lot of fun facts about planting strawberries, please go ahead and check that video out. I'd really strongly appreciate it if you would. I also have strawberries right there, and the lettuce right there I think is just gonna die out. The strawberries right here I'm germinating. I'm gonna still germinate them fully, and I'm trying to debate if I should go back to the store and buy a lot more strawberries, because that's kind of what I do want to grow eventually. Grow a lot of it too. But other than that, it's doing okay. I'm doing the same thing with those strawberries, but those are from actual strawberries, and those are from actual real blueberries. Going down to here, the lavender, the plastic is starting to lift up a little bit on the sides from the fan, but that's okay. It's not the best, but it's still fine. Then the rosemary is doing pretty good. No germination yet, but that's also with, I just planted everything yesterday. We have two different types of flowers. California poppy seeds, and then Cosmos also am doing a bunch of onions and a ton of rosemary. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to plant all of this because it is growing very, very well. No roots coming out of the bottom yet, so that's a little bit disappointing, but they could just be staying in the pot, to be honest. Going over to kind of what I call the finale shelf because there's so much going on here. I'm growing basil, cilantro, oregano, and parsley. And then the biggest and oldest strawberry plants are in here. I actually learned a lot of fun facts about those. I will be sharing eventually, and I actually shared a lot of those in this morning's videos too. And I have technically 2 plants back there, but only one is living now. The daisy plant kind of died out, and I've had so many problems growing that, so I might just buy them already from the nursery. And then I think I'm also, well, the celery is actually doing really good. Turning around over here, we have a lot of huge plants. The tomatoes are really starting to grow over the shelf now, so that's incredible. Then I have a ton of sugar peas growing. These tomatoes are doing really well, and I'm actually starting to notice some growth with those strawberries. I am also growing blueberry plants, so that's exciting also. And then I'm growing these plants, and these are sugar peas, and I really kind of feel like these are slowly starting to die out just because the root structure is just really crammed together in there. There was something else I really wanted to talk about really quickly. Here it is. So I'm just gonna say one of those strawberry facts really quickly here. So I ended up grabbing my drill yesterday and grabbed a ton of cups I've had just kind of around for a long time. Now with these strawberry cups, I've had so many problems with water. So if you look at the bottom, I only had 2 holes. But the way the cup is designed, once you actually put it on that surface, there's no way the water can get out. So I ended up redesigning it. There's 3 holes on this new design, and there's also either 3 holes on the sides or 4 on some of those cups, but mostly 3. So that'll really help with drainage, and I really do feel like that could really help pretty good with those plants too. So I'm very excited about all of those. All the fish are also thriving. I have noticed a lot of the moss in here is just kind of dried out, so I don't think I'll be able to save that. But other than that, it is all thriving really well. And yeah, so today's video is actually really short. I'm also kind of rushing because I need to sort some of my seeds later after this video is done with, after I've edited everything. So this is sadly going to be the end of the video. So if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. I just really want to give out a huge thank you to all of you guys for helping to support this channel. And if you guys have not yet checked out my huge building video for building the ecosystem, please check that out. I'd really love it if you would. And just thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.